G'day people, Jerler again. I'm back. Yep. I have returned from my break from doing this, and have decided to come back and make a video. It's been a while, as you can tell. My my voice is not what it used to be, and my shit talking on the fly has decreased somewhat. So, before I go too much further, how nice are these shaders? I'm really liking these. I've switched over from the Suez or whatever the hell it is to the Sildas. These are the ones on high. For all its 6 cores, my CPU bottlenecks with the extreme ones, so the high has to do. Now, oh balls, I'm still no good at taking off with Elytra. So, where have I been? What have I been doing? So, any of you who you pain in the ass. Any of you who caught the live stream that I did? Am I flying yet? No, apparently not. Oh, for crying out loud. Really, this is a pain in the ass. I'm gonna die. Now, I have not touched Minecraft in a good couple of months. There's been a reason for that. There we go. Now I've got it. I did sort of lose interest for quite some time. So this is, I'll just interrupt myself and commentate as we go. So this is King of Trash's place, and here is our newest planker, Asian Ninja, who has a big Baymax and a... I'm not sure where the inspiration for that build came from. You know, I don't think there are any other Japanese castles or pagodas on this server. I don't know where that idea might have come from. But this place looks really nice in the sunrise. With these shaders on, it looks really nice. So, what happened? After I shot a bit of footage with Muzza, which is what this TNT thing is for, you can see that the illegally parked vehicles have gone. I started to help with the end dig, which is complete now. It's all finished. The end has been completely dug out. I may get to there. I mean, I've got no business in the end at the moment, so I don't really feel the need to go in there, but I might, just to show you. It'll be on one of the other Plankers videos. But it was so mind-numbingly boring, and I was sort of 3/4 asleep at the time. I just logged out. I didn't rage quit as such, but it was that level of... There's a motorcycle outside my window. Definitely sounds like a single cylinder. It's definitely a trail bike. Or a enduro bike. Anyway, back to the topic. So I didn't crack the shits as such. What's that? I'll check that out. I just logged out, just standing on a big pile of end stone, and that was it for a good couple of weeks. In that time, between then and me gathering up the slightest twee bit of motivation, it all got mined out, didn't it? So here I am, I'm logged in, and the screen's black, and it's not black, it's like that speckly grey tinge. You know, you can tell there's something there, and I'm thinking, oh, what's going on? And I'm just repeating this story for those of you who missed the live stream, just quickly, but I basically, fell into the void, because obviously the island I was standing on was not there anymore. I was the ink shop, that's right, I looked at this on the stream. There we go. Oh, nice. Finally worked it out. So that tiny little shred of motivation that I had then for Minecraft and content creation in general went out the window. So I cracked the shits, and that was the last time I played Minecraft, with the exception of my last stream. Now, this episode is going to be a bit of catch-up. We might have a quick look at a couple of things, but also I have made some plans. Now, I very generously received some donations, as in the people who donated to me were generous. That was Muzza and Envy. I will stop in a sec and go through my inventory, because I was left with nothing. I was a naked ape. I had nothing to my name. Now I have, some stuff. Nothing too serious, but I'm not going to lie, it is a lot better than what I had. Thanks to donations from Muzza and Envy, and also Bruce said I could take a couple of his things, so I did. And so thank you, fellas, for your kind generosity. Now, with that, now that I'm got some decent gear on me, these are all my diamonds, and I haven't put all this crap away yet. Actually, there's a bunch of stuff in here that I got given as well, so I'm gonna have to tidy this up. There's a lot I have to do. But what I'm planning to do this episode, and I may do some sort of, I don't know what I'm gonna do. My building process, I guess. It's going to be about here, so I want it to. I don't want to copy Defense's build entirely. I did originally want to use brick, but I'm not so sure, because stupid me put Silk Touch on the shovel, which is good for all things except clay balls. Yeah. So what my plan is, and as I said, this is just a quick recap from the live stream, is I want to build a pawn shop here, and pawn as in PAWN, which is what I do in real life as my job, because, they're just a buying and selling post, People can haggle, people can, sell their stuff to me, they can buy stuff off me, for a nominated price. There goes Trail Bike Man again. And, it's all fun, have a few display cases with stuff in it, all the usual stuff. And I feel like, big lag spike there. Not sure, I think as of the previous episode, we have switched over to a new server host. It's much smoother. The lag is a lot better than what it was. I'm just going to quickly sleep. So that is my rough plan. I need to go get some materials. I might just go buy some of them, because I really can't be asked getting them myself. But then again, I don't know the block palette yet. I haven't thought about it that much. Oh, there we go. More lag. As I say, I don't want to copy Defense, but I feel as though the stone brick and the sort of reddy colour is probably a good thing. I might go just raid some of my chests and figure it out. See, space for rent, content. No, I'm going to build my own place. Probably this sort of width, actually. Oh, I'm wondering. I'm going to have to do some thinking and some digging here, because we obviously got a fair bit of depth here that needs to be filled in. Or I could potentially come out here where I've got a fair bit more land. I might actually do that. So similar to how over here you see we have the police station, which, by the way, this wanted board needs updating. Oh yes, it needs updating. There's yes. So I need to go get some materials. I might be a little bit doing that, but I will come back when we're ready to sort of get building and just sort of work out an idea or two, maybe at least get like some of an exterior done. Yeah, that'd be a cool thing to, you know, come back on the server and actually get something done for a change. So you lot sit tight and I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I have bit the bullet and turned the shaders off. There goes. That might be Envy. I think it's Envy. It's now, I think, a week later since I recorded the previous clip. I had my in-laws come up and then, you know, I was tired, yada yada yada. I also skipped a stream. Sorry, didn't even say anything about it. No one else asked. Who cares? But this is what I've come up with. It's kind of abstract-ish, but it's a start. The building itself is kind of meh. It's meant to be like that though. This is important, and I'll flash a picture up on the screen as to what I was going for. This is meant to be the international symbol for pawn shops. You know, back in medieval times, this was, you know, what a pawn shop would have in front of it to, you know, signify itself, you know, before, you know, I'm talking like 1400s, you know, pawnbroking has been, you know, much the same for, you know, thousands of years. But, you know, I'm not going to go too much into the history, you know, now, or the context or the culture or whatever. The shop itself is empty. Definitely needs some decorating on the walls and definitely needs fitting out. I may recruit the assistance of either Brucey or Envy, possibly, to help me fit out the shop. I definitely need some carpet and I need some sort of display cabinets. Give me suggestions. I'm thinking sort of I don't know whether to go for like a red sort of carpet, make it look like a bit more of an upmarket shop, or go for like really dingy, so like maybe use a grey and some brown carpets. But definitely like wooden displays, I think, and glass, and especially up here. Like, say, I think the front counter might be here. And I want to have sort of a system where someone puts something in a chest for me to make an offer on, and then I come along, because obviously, you know, it might not always be a face-to-face, you know, recorded negotiation. And, you know, I can make an offer, and then if they don't like the offer, they can take the item with them, or they can accept the offer, and then I leave the payment. However it wants to be worked. I can sort of figure that out later, but that is what I'm thinking for that. Now, I'm hoping I'm not going to be spoiling too much. Ignore what you just saw in the right of the screen. That's none of my business. By the time this video is out, it probably will be revealed anyway. I will say nothing of it. You probably will notice something that is different from the previous clip. It's just past the Titan here. Now, this is... Again, I hope I'm not spoiling anything, but I'm pretty sure they streamed it, so I'm not going to hold back. This is the Lucky Ocean. It's called it's basically going to be a casino, and I've already it's built by Trash and Ninja, who, by the way, is wanted by the Plankcraft Police. But we'll cover that in a future episode. This is, as I say, a casino, and this looks really cool. I quite like it. And I have offered my services in building some of the gambling machines. Because it's actually not that hard. They're all quite similar concepts, but the only thing that's quite concerning, for lack of a better term, is they haven't left me much room to build with redstone. I'll have to address that somehow with how this is laid out. Obviously, some of it you won't need it because, you know, you've got blackjack tables and stuff like that, but this is someone else's build. I'm not going to go, you know, too far into... Ow, you mongrel. I'm not going to go too far into it because, as I say, this is somebody else's build. That's for them to show off what they want. So I'm just, you know, showing you, you know, giving you a little bit of a teaser of what might be coming in an upcoming episode. But as far as episodes go, I think this one is going to be coming to a close right about now. So I do thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoyed me returning to the whole YouTube thing and you know, making some content. I'm not going to say I missed it, but I sort of, some inspiration came back to me, so, well, you know, I decided to make an episode, and I'm sort of feeling it again. So I know some of you will have missed having content from me coming out. So rest easy. There will be more content and more Planecraft. But until I do some more, this is goodbye for now. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. See you later.
We can hide our faces from